center stage in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Now, what is making headlines, be it locally, regionally, and continental, is the FNB Eswatini Challenge, the 2025 edition that is taking place at the Royal Swazi Spa Ezulwini. The whole world is just watching. A special occasion, of course, we've got golfers far as from the countries like Canada, talk about Germany, talk about Italy, Greece, everywhere around the world. They have just gathered here for the 2025 FNB Challenge. Now, knowing that the calendar stands as it says, from Tuesday to Wednesday, it was the ProAM, competition, and then today, Thursday, it started with the men, competition. Today, the 7th, up to the 9th is Saturday. That is the men action now that has started on this Thursday. But maybe before we get into the juicy stuff of the men challenge that started today, let's take a quick recap to what occurred when the Pro-Am played between Tuesday and Wednesday, where some familiar faces were there on the course. And indeed, they were quite excited about this year's competition. Take a look at this.
FNB Challenge, bags in hand, I'm in the car park looking at the arrivals. This is the look. You come here, you're in your golf gear, you've got your golf bag. It means you're ready to get the show on the road. Got a lot of high rollers, some big CEOs, and hopefully I can go talk to a few of them. Also happy to see more ladies that are going to be competing today for the beautiful prizes at the FNB Challenge Pro-Am. And again, we're going to get to see a whole lot of other pros that are giving the amateurs some tips here and there, and maybe myself, I can get some tips too. Sit back, relax, it's going to be a great one. Let's get the show on the road. Another one who's traveled quite a distance all the way from the Lowveld to Mr. Nick Jackson. How are you doing, Mr. Jackson?
Very well, thank you.
Worth the ride all here?
Look, we had a fantastic day. Absolutely worth it. It was superb.
Fantastic. You swapped out the pen today. No signing any documents. You swapped out the boardroom and you took the clubs. Did they work for you?
Even a bad day on the golf course is better than a good day in the office. So yeah, I had a superb day. Yeah, it was fantastic.
I like that. I'm looking at how we've got professionals in the country because I know you'd like development in all spheres in the country, for the country. Looking at how the locals are getting to see these international golfers coming in here, what's your feeling on what this competition does for local golf?
Look, you need to aspire to something. And to have these guys to turn up, hit the ball the way they do, play the way they do, play the incredible shots that they do, it just gives you to say, look, I want to be like that one day. So not for people like me, but for the young guys coming along, it must be fantastic for them to come and see these guys, really. So it's fantastic for FNB to bring the tour here. It really is.
I'm curious because I always see you on the course with a big smile. Did you feel under pressure today to try and play better around the professional?
Look, you never want to embarrass yourself in front of a professional. But it's difficult. I mean, golf for me is for fun.
Yeah.
So I just want to play nicely, play well, hit some good shots. So he thinks, maybe he can play golf. But it was just a great day. We had great weather, great golf, golf course in good condition. We had a superb pro in Martin Voster. He was superb, and we had a fantastic day.
I would ask you, but I can pick it up from your answers. I wanted to ask if we'll see you maybe in the prizes, clap hands for you, but I think we'll be clapping hands together.
We'll clap for the other people.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Jackson.
Super. Thank you very much.
Right then. Fantastic. Thanks, eh?
Great stuff. Cheers.
Ngosi, 18 holes done.
Yes, sir.
You're still smiling.
Very much so.
Did you have a good day?
I had a great day. It was fun. The golf was fun. The company was fun. Nalokuthi nje bebathite labe weather litawelina namhlalbanza but now linjena sithole ilanga. So it was a great day. We had fun.
I happened to see you get what we call, I assume you're still the one, what we call the close nearest to the pin.
Yes.
At one of the hardest holes, number 18. How exciting was that? And you got the birdie as well.
Yes, I did. And Bestala, it was our second hole, so nalomtimba bawusabanza kuyathomeka. Tinhlanhla na uvuke wathandaza bakini.
Don't downplay your golf.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. The thing is, whether you win or not, just watching the pros, mina ke inhlito yami ayithanza le venue yase-Royal Swazi. I hope igcine ivuliwe isebenda. It's a jewel this for us as golfers, but also for umnotho nje. Nalama pros lamadzala asesikhwahlande bayasho ukuthi hey uyathi phela bezidlala la minyakeni 4 times a year. So kwende njani? So we'd like to see it open again.
I agree with you. I mean, listening to all the stories and looking at the pictures inside, it's a piece of history that still exists. We're living in history and making it every day.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, kunema golfers, legends in the international game. Labacala la. John Daly was here. Nick Faldo played here. Or any else, bachigala. And just the facility itself. Kunama rooms lana la kwalala khona Michael Jackson na Muammar Gaddafi mongameli wase-Libya lo washona. So there's a lot of history here that we need to capture and make sure ukuthi asiyiluzi. So mina kakhulu ngijabulela lokuthi iyasebenta abantu bayayibona sesitawucela nje usibanika ati basale bayivula isebente maswatonke ayisebenzise.
Ngosi, thank you so much for your time and hopefully we'll see you on the podium.
I hope so. We'll see. Thank you very much. Cheers.
An avid and very passionate golfer. Great guy on the field, great guy off the field. Umlangeni is him. Ngosi, how was it?
Beautiful. First and foremost, many congratulations to FNB.
Yeah.
The course is looking in pristine condition. Siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi this iconic venue has been brought back to life.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. I know that you love golf, so I'm sure you are excited to play with the pro and see what the pros are doing. What did you pick up today?
So first and foremost, there's an energy around this week. Each time the FNB challenge comes along, there's an energy, there's a buzz, And then one of the things I enjoy the most around playing a Pro-Am is the sound of the golf ball, of the pros club. It's a different sound altogether. You know, and it's just good. These guys are machines, but they're humans, you know, and they take time to give you some tips. And over and above that is the opportunity to make lasting relations. I played with Muzi Siaya today, MD Ubombo. I played with Dinesh, CEO Commercial FNB Africa. Lasting relations. You know, now I can pick up the call when I'm in Joburg, give Dinesh a call, have a drink, go play a 9 or an 18. Lasting relations, and that's what golf is all about.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what.
Gossip, let me not keep you. Are we seeing you on the podium?
No, no. My prize was on the golf course. The relationships that were built.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gossip. So, some people come from around, some people come from maybe Mbaban, surrounding areas. This man right here, Mr. Siaya, traveled all the way from Lubombo in Big Bend. I just want to know, first and foremost, was it worth the trip?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's always a fantastic day to be out here at the FNB ProAM. Yeah, so it was a worth the trip.
You guys get to see the pros, how they play, because I know you play golf with your peers, you know, have fun, side bets here and there. How was it today? How intense was it today, seeing how zoned in the professionals are?
Look, playing with pros just ups your game as well. Yeah, so today, probably after a long time, I had one of my better days on the golf course. Yeah, so I shot a good score, partially inspired by the pro, but also had good company. Mongi was good company. Dinesh, who's the CEO of FNB Commercial in Africa, good company. I played with him as well last year. So very relaxed atmosphere, but also one of my better days on the golf course in a while. And I suppose it boils down to playing with a pro, I suppose. Yeah.
People who are outside of the golfing fraternity assume we are just making it up with the whole networking thing. Confirm it for me. Is golf perfect for business?
Of course, of course. I mean, I've been playing the game for, 15 years now. Today, we've often played with Mongi. Mongi is the CEO of Leshecho. So I've played with Dinesh before, and we've got some history in SA as well. But my bonding time with Mongi today, you know, not usual. But because of the platform we had today, we're able to talk about a myriad of issues, and we covered a lot of things, and it's just strengthening the board. You know, we spoke about leadership, we spoke about strategy, we spoke about supporting each other. It's quite cold at the top, and thanks for the platform that FNB provided today. Yeah.
Mr. Siaya, thank you so much for your time. I take it from you saying it a good day that we're going to be clapping hands for you at prize giving.
I'm unlikely. There's better golf players, but yeah, it was a great day. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Spar brings you Super Savings. Get 200-gram Jacob's Crown and Coffee for $144.99. Save 55 ml Ngeni. Pampers Nappies or Nappy Pants Value Pack for $169.99. Save 80 ml Ngeni. Or Cadbury Crunchy Lunch Bar PS or 5-star. Any two for 22. Save 8 ml Ngeni. Plus, you could win your share of thousands in instant cash.
That's why we shop at Spar.
Siyabonga Maswati. Thanks for making Savannah the #1 cider mhlaba wonke jikelele. We are giving away a total of 60,000 emalangeni to our #1 fans. Tena i6 ya Savannah. Send your name and till slip number to 1110 via SMS. Uzame inhlanhla yokuwina ingcenye ya 60,000 emalangeni. So grab a Savannah and let's all say cheers to the world's #1 cider. Sipped locally, loved globally. Savannah, it's dry, but you can drink it. Drink it.
And one thing I can say I'm sure about is that the course at Royal Swazi Spa was indeed dry. And I tell you what, it was the pros with the amateurs. On Tuesday and Wednesday what you just witnessed, it was a recap of how some of the well-known faces in terms of, corporate world, talk about Nick Jackson, Mtutuze Dlamini, all these are director or CEOs of huge organizations in the country, Mongi Dlamini and the likes of Moses Yaya, all of them highlighting the importance of this competition. Now, that was ProAM, that is professionals against amateurs. Now, what about the professionals now teeing off for day one? They played 18 holes, and this was the first round on the 7th of August. This is the Lockers at their best. Today, at the Royal Swazi Spa, Zuluin. Take a look at this.
The stickers have been put up, the banners have been erected, the talks have been had, and some betting has been done here and there, safely of course. But all that's left now is for the golf to be played. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday, 7th of August, and it is the big day, the FNB Eswatini Challenge. The pros are kicking off the day today and kicking off the next 3 days. That's going to change some people's lives, and that's definitely going to excite all of us here. My name is Mangaliso Masilela, and I am here. The sun is barely out. You can barely see the balls, but it doesn't matter because what's important is that the pros can see it. And I'm here to clap some hands and, of course, do some interviews and show you guys what we have for you here. I'm excited. I just want to go see. So let's get to the golf. Because of how big the field is, there was 2 tee-off holes, the 1st and the 10th. On the 1st, as early as 6:40 in the morning, we had our local pros Raymond Matonsi and Sfiso Vilane. On the 10th, we had Nicholas Villagati, the guys to take off this ship that we call the FNB Eswatini Challenge. Chilly weather for them, so it was a bit difficult to play their normal golf. This is at the 4th, Raymond Matonsi, just saving par after his second shot was short of the green. The long putts for par as well for Sfiso, who had a bit of a tricky drive, pulled it to the left. Great stroke, just a bit too much power, lovely line, just lips out for a tap-in bogey. It wasn't an easy day for Sfiso, and the weather wasn't helping. This is him at the 18th. Bad tee shot. And he overcooks it just a little bit, but at least he's got a good look. So this is Matonsi. At this stage, he is 2 under, and that's less than a meter to save par, to finish the round at 2 over. Not 2 under, 2 over. Sfiso for his par, a little too hard again. That's going to be a difficult one for his bogey. And he saves the bogey. A bit of damage, but not too much damage. And for the par, Raymond just pulls it and has the wrong line. And unfortunately, he rushes the bogey and ends up with a double bogey to move from +2 to +5 on the first day. Throws his putter away, frustrated. Nathan, first tournament, Nathan Cohen, all the way from the Lowveld, big smile on his face. He's excited for just to be here. Obviously going from amateur to professional and playing in such a big tournament is both exhilarating and scary at the same time. But for a youngster, for a first tournament, he's done pretty well. He's here on the 18th. That was his birdie putt. He left it short. But now for par, to end the round on 3 over. It's a short but tricky putt. And you've got to know the pin placement is the trickiest. We actually saw the greenkeepers pull out several balls, throw them on the green to see where it rolls the hardest before they pick the spots. Great. Save for par, +3 on the first day. Thank Owen. Your first tournament, you recently turned pro. How was it?
It's been absolutely lovely. Such an experience. First tee with so much pressure, to be honest with you. A little bit shaky, but happy it's over. Got the day done. I'm happy with how I played. A few mistakes there and there. Could have been a lot better, but happy overall.
3 over is a great way to start. Lots that you can do. You've got time now. You've got the afternoon, and of course you've got an afternoon tee off tomorrow. What's the one thing you want to work on? A lot.
I need to work on my inside 100 meters, probably about 50 meters into the green is where I'm lacking the most right now. It's where I let the most shots go, to be honest with you. But I'm happy. My iron play is good. My driving is very solid. It's generally just that 50-60 meter shot that's been a little bit of an issue today. But besides that, happy.
Eswatini is proud of you, happy for you. Have fun.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Tomorrow. Cheers, man.
Thanks, guys.
Everyone wants to come out and watch the golf, even the little guys. Obviously, these guys are looking for the snacks in the bags and the carts. Another one of our locals, young Mandla Dlamini Jr., also known as MJ. Also had an early morning teed off at 8 o'clock from the first. This is him towards the end of his round. A bit of a smile. At the beginning of the round, he wasn't smiling. Things were tense and intense. Obviously, everyone is in game mode. One of the names to look out for, promising future. Very committed to the sport. So he's here at the 12th green, just a meter off the green for his second shot. Let's move on to the 13th with Makawe Mazia, amateur who hasn't turned but is playing with the big pros. Should be turning soon. The way he's going, young talent, also very, very committed to the golf game. Not a great lie from where he is, just about 30 centimeters off the fairway. So he's decided to take a different route to the hole. That, or he just wants to say hi to the cameraman. There's Makawe chipping on to the 13th green. That's a lengthy putt to save par, but he's a very talented young man, and he's ridiculously talented in the putting surface. So this one shouldn't be too difficult for him. His strengths are strong and straight drives, and he's great in the bunker, and he is a putting genius. There we go. Long putt, easy putt. That's Makawe. Now we're at the 15th for 2 of our bright stars. This is Brandon Rennie. Of course, he won the FNB Eswatini Challenge qualifiers, so he's also one to look out for. Unfortunately, the reason there's no smile on his face is because he just came back from a double bogey at the 14th. James Pennington, aka Jamie Pennington, hits his ball from the 15th drive to the right, to his right. But his second shot is brilliant, right on the green. That's how you come back from a shaky tee shot. Lovely drives from Brendan and the international Eric. Lovely second shot as well from Brendan, who desperately needs to get some shots back after that double bogey. This is for birdie. Oh, criminal. Just at the lip for Jamie Pennington. Just at the lip. One more roll and this was in. Tap in par. He'll take that. He's not happy with it, but there's still a lot of golf to be played. Now, also for birdie, Brandon Rennie, focused. And like I said, he needs to get the shots back after what happened at the 14th. His brother on his back, so that's moral support at every hole. Good touch, and that's it. He's got his birdie back.
How's it, fellas?
This is the last hole, the 18th. Brandon Rennie would love nothing than to get a birdie or even a hole-in-one. Great tee shot. Great tee shot. Him and Eric are on the putting surface. Got a good look at birdie.
Jamie Pennington with his final tee shot of the day.
Now Jamie Pennington with his final tee shot of the day. If they save par, him and Brendan, they're looking at finishing the round at 1 under. But they have to get the par. If they get the birdies, it's 2 under. At this stage, the leaders tied up top are at 7 under. Jamie's lucky that ball didn't drop off, because we've seen many balls pitch over there and spin down to the cart path. The 18th is very tricky. You have to be very, very careful with your directions. But this is a very good golfer. He could get what we call a chip down birdie. Bump and roll. It's rolling, it's rolling, it's rolling, it's stopped. Oof, so close, but no cigar. Obviously, these guys have a lot of pressure that they put themselves under, that they feel the competition puts under them. So even when we see really good shots, they see how better it could have been. Just one roll to the left, his left, and that's in the hole. Would have been a perfect way to end his round. So, Brandon Rennie, winner of the qualifiers, had a look for birdie. And same thing. His caddy was already celebrating, thinking it's in. Unfortunately close, but no cigar. We'll have to take the par. Him and Jamie will have to end this first round at 1 under. The highest for Eswatini for the first round. Our amateur, Makawe, who got in through the FNB qualifiers, last tee shot of the day at the 18th, right into the bunker. Would be a cause for concern, but this man has been known to play the bunker like he's on the fairway. So it's not an issue. So he's got his caddy here from Manzini, the young man from Manzini. And I've had a conversation with him before where he said he feels like he plays better when he carries the bag himself. I don't know if it's a mental thing or if it's a physicality thing with the weight of the bag, but he's been playing really good golf, decent golf on the day. So maybe today the caddy's helping. This for birdie, if he can get it in. Ooh, it's just a bit short, but like I said, he's a maestro in the bunker. And of course, the putting surface is home. So if I was a betting man, I'd bet a lot on him holding this one and saving the par to close off his first round on the first day. Yep, he holds it, and that leaves him at 5 over. A lot of work to do on day 2 if he wants to make it through the cut, if he wants to make the cut, and that's what everyone's aiming for. The 18th green, that's where I'm at right now. This is where the competition ends for a lot. Obviously, we've got 2 starting points. Some people finish at the 9th, and some people finish at the 18th, but this is the one where all the spectators are. And it's been quite a beautiful day of golf today. And of course, there's smiles and some tears here, and they're not tears yet. Just a lot of people, maybe some people being frustrated with some shots. But all in all, beautiful golf. It's always beautiful when on the first day, the leaderboard is sitting with 3 people at the top, all tied with 7 under. That's Voster, Vedemir, and Snyders. And there are 4 people who are tied for 4th, actually, with -5. Our Swazis are doing well as well. The highest being Jamie Pennington and Brandon Rennie with 1 under. Then they're followed by MJ Zamini and the amateur Nathan Cohen just turned, and they're both at +3. So it's the first day, lots to do, lots to process from the pros. You know, they'll get home, sit back with their coaches, sit back with their caddies, and of course their families if they must, and just calm down because it is only the beginning. Tomorrow is a big day. People must fight to make the cut. This is how the first day has ended. Exciting, exciting, exciting. I'll be back tomorrow for day 2 of the pros at the FNB Eswatini Challenge.
Now, beautiful stuff. Thank you very much to our colleague down there at Royal Swazi Spa, Zuluin. That is Mangaliso Masila, also known as Elfo, for beautiful coverage on both the ProAM, which was chosen Wednesday, and also giving us the true reflection of day 1 of the actual competition, which was today, the 7th, with, of course, that information helping that we do have 2 Emaswati who have already, just concluded their first 18 hole of the first day. So let's hope tomorrow it's going to be another day. In the studio, I'm joined by our in-house analyst in that time. We want to talk a bit about how so far the competition has gone, and later on we engage in other topics, including athletics, including a team from the His Majesty Correctional Services that is based in Namibia right now, where they're taking part of the correctional regional competition. So we'll talk about that. Master Sikvusena Mhlanzambama. Hey, kuhle sibili, Master. Leave in Sengasho would see the flag is high. Everyone is talking about this competition in the world.
Fabrice ngiyabonga ngikuthola ukuvuselelwa elviewer umbulo Eswatini TV. Awukhuluma ngemidlalo elgaluva. I think FNB yento umsebenzi lomuhle Fabrice ukuthi idvonse umhlaba wonke iwulethela Eswatini. Nawubuka cishe labadlali bangenele yona le FNB Golf Challenge baqhamuka labanye as far as Indonesia, Chile, Switzerland, Portugal, onke lamavelawo angenelela United States of America, England, Zimbabwe, South Africa kusekhaya because bana 100 golfers la khona la ekhaya. So I think this is one of the biggest tournament le khona emhlabeni elgaluva, even nale prize money because we had to go see wawina le tournament le 317,000 so vele uhambile naye. I think lokunye mhlambe Fabrice lesingakuveta ukuthi because namuhla bengithole ama message kubamba ukuthi kani le galuva bengaqala in Tuesday. The main tournament iqale namuhla. Tuesday and Wednesday. In Tuesday bekudlala the amateurs. The amateurs bekadlala beka grushiwe per group. Bekuna 4 player golfers. 3 wema-amateurs 1 professional sho sibe bagrushwe kanjalo ngama-groups itolo bekudlala the corporates njengoba sibonile ukuthi some of your MDs, some of your CEOs bebakhona le entasi badlala cishe the prominence sibabonile Moses Yaya, your Mduduzis, your Polycarps, your
Nick Jackson,
your
Mongi
Francis
Dlamini.
Rose, your Mongis, all those guys, they were having the best time in Yabo yesterday. That was yesterday. Then today, kuqaleke the main lebe solo sisho ukuthi mhla ka7 kuya kumhla ka9 lapho khona ke sekunalama tingqulungqulu lengasho ukuthi nyalo ke seduniselene ke nyalo. I think nawubuka futhi kuyayinika mina kuyayijustify ukuthi why the 3 guys labambena lapha etulo with 7 under the South Africans.
And una 4 laba tagged on this is the log. Sorry to cut you, Master.
Those 3 guys ababambene ku number 1 nga 7 under your Voster, your Van der Vaart, your Snyder. 3 wabo babambene the South Africans.
The defending champion of the competition, Masageko Grunyak, but singatsatsa the former champion 2023, 2024 year, Peter Cummins from Greece. That's under 5 already. So singasho maybe from tomorrow he can start picking up. But Master nawubuka nje lamave, it's what you are saying. South Africa is dominating, but you look at Alan John, also from Germany. Now I'm Eswatini game master, Raymond Matos.
I still remember we are talking about champion 2023, Peter Cummins. I remember him having an interview with Taribo Bembe. Zama kumtshela ukuthi Cummins ishokuthini in our own language. Kuthi Cummins lishona na ukhuluma ngel-Cummins.
What did it say?
I think wakusho Taribo ukuthi na ukhuluma ngel-Cummins ukhuluma ngani, but njoba usho ukuthi champion ya last year ayikho, but I think nawubuka cishe the golfers lakhona kuletha even nale competition lakithi ngizithe nangibuka earlier on ngibuka le leaderboard ngibuka our very own khuluma ngabo Brandon Rennie kuthi bakuphi, ngibuka yo James Pennington kuthi bakuphi. I think bobona vele ukuthi ayikulukhulu kakhulu. I think namhlanje bagcine baku 1 under.
The 2 of them, I think they're the leading.
Yes, the 2 of them yibo labacishe ngathi ba ranka high, and singakhohlwa ke Fabrice ukuthi liswati lelitocesa lingetulo. I think it's between at the moment, because ungamthatheli phasi namandla, because usangabuya yena MJ akhona ukuthi a recover, but I think liswati lelitocesa ling number 1 noma lingetulo elitamthola 30,000 emalangeni. But the competition is tough kakhulu this year.
Now, just to highlight that Brandon Roney was the eventual champion of the qualifiers. So now he's with him. There is also Jamie Pennington. The 2 of them are the ones that maybe one can say, like you say, also Mantle Dlamini, also known as MJ. They're giving us hope that come tomorrow they can turn the board around. But then you have also to talk about other names like Raymond Matos. He didn't have a good day in the office. You talk about also Sfiso Villan. I think also another name that I would say, but it wasn't a good day for them. But the pressure that they come to face when they play in this competition shows how talented they are. Master, this is Mr. Villan on the course earlier on. But what a talented man he is in the sport.
Yeah, I think Joba usho Fabrice ukuthi le focus yethu kakhulu funa kubuka ukuthi mhlambe our very own
How close.
So close, Fabrice, so close. But it is what it is, Fabrice. I think but Fabrice le ngifuna ukuveta. I'm happy ukuthi every Swati taking part kule tournament le we are understand ukuthi kusho kuthini kubuyela Royal Swazi kodlala le tournament le, because in a history iyayo, so wonke umuntu ujabulile ukuthi iyabuya the cause ibuyile esimeni sayo, tonke letinvo leto nale history, tonke letinvo leto, so kunalomlandvo bami labafuna ukuprotecta labafuna ukuthi nabo babe part of history.
Now, some of your messages are coming from home. That's saying beautiful coverage of the 2025 FNB Eswatini Challenge. What a coverage by Eswatini TV. Thank you very much. Now, these are the prize presentation for the ProAM. That is some of the familiar faces that we've been talking about the amateurs, talking about also the corporate, business faces. And Mas, I think one thing I liked about also the speeches coming from some of the corporate, faces. Hearing, Moses Siaya, the Ubombo MD, managing director, saying that, had a good chat with the Mongi Dlamini, the CEO of Letseho, just on the cause. And also, Master, the ladies were given some beautiful handbags.
Handbags,
and it says a lot about the competition. And this is also a name, or rather a call, I should say, not a name, a call to ladies out there to say, come do join the sport, because exciting things are out there for a grab.
Yeah, I think fapresicishe tonke letinvo leto njoba sisho ukuthi itolo vele bekunale ngisho ukuthi beku awadwa more especially labo ngikhuluma ngabo ukuthi bekudlala ama corporate bosisi ke bathole very ngivela omunye athi nayo ufisa ngabe lady
ngubona umengala masa ngemuva ngebuthole ini masa obongadlala.
No, abengadlali. You cannot uphathe camera phinze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Uvela omunye lady athi.
Yeah, ngivela omunye akhuluma ukuthi naye ufisa ngathi ngabe ulady because leti khwama labathole lady inhle kakhulu man. But nje I think beautiful occasion or beautiful event after sekudlaliwe le ndiwe ngiyo FNB. I think the prize presentation FNB yabukisa ifuna ukuthi into tinvo ehluke class. I think wonke mumvu lapho phume ajabulile tonke letinvo le presentation nalama awards labe wathola ngo lama golfers. I think ngivile nje mnitolo ukuthi wonke umuntu ufisa ngathi ngabe wa qualifier uyadlala namhla because namhla vele sekudlala wona lama professionals including na the 11 emaswati la qualifier kulama pre-qualifiers.
How I wish to take a look at also the other locals now. But the coverage continues tomorrow. Eswatini TV, in one way of ensuring that we get the best in terms of the coverage in partnership with the FNB Eswatini. Of course, they continue to chase this beautiful, tee-offs there down at the Reswazi Spa. So do know that on Tinzaba tomorrow, you get a chance on news. And when you come back next week, obviously, there'll be full coverage of the competition. The competition continues tomorrow. The finale, the last day, is Saturday, where we know who walks away with that beautiful, beautiful prize of a heavy load. We do hope that maybe it could be a Eswatini this time around, because the previous winners have all been coming from Europe. A short break. When we come back, the team from Correctional, they're now in Namibia, in Windhoek, to take part of the SADC Correctional Games after the break.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds, full of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, to feel the rush of life overwhelm you, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring this life can be. You ask, and we give you the royal experience. Arrive and awaken your heart. Explore life in ways only thought possible in your dreams. There are but a few places on earth so special, so unique, and so spectacular, where it becomes the rite of passage for the ambitious travelers, the courageous souls, to all have the one and only royal experience. That day when you look deep into your heart and leap into an ancient world so very different from your own, where magic, beauty, and love are shared forever. then you will have a home experience. There is just one place on earth where the people make you feel a part of their kingdom, where you just might volunteer to awaken spirits, enrich minds, and work alongside communities to build, motivate, and inspire. This is truly the royal experience. When you dream of a different world, beyond the ordinary,
Now, this is Eswatini TV, your sport edition of Temidlalo on a Thursday. At this point in time, we want to get in touch with the team in Namibia, Windhoek, where His Majesty Correctional Services team in sports, they're taking part of the SADC Correctional Games. We do have a team across in Windhoek. Right now, we're just going to be having a conversation with the familiar face who is the sports coordinator. That is Mbendulo Ngwenya. Mbendulo Ngwenya, a familiar face, a former actually sports presenter and reporter here at Eswatini TV. So we have had a chance to work with him here. But he's now representing the team there. Mr. Ngwenya, suvusela khona kusipha nje sithombe Mr. Ngwenya ukuthi ngabe kwendekani lani khona so far le midlalo ihamba njani?
Ngoba kuvusela kuwe Fabrice, sivusele bonke babukeli nebathanzi belihlelo ekhaya eSwatini. Sikhona ke eWindhoek la site khona ke Correctional Services. Sitongenela ke imidlalo lena lesibita ngema Southern African Corrections, penitentiary prisons, sports games and cultural events. Lapho khona kuhlangana nje amavela khona la kaSADC ate ucudzelana ke kutemidlalo ngenhloso nje ekushelana ligwayi ukuthi kudlalwa khona egroundini kube khona mhlambe labaphuma embili but kube nalokushelana nje ligwayi ukuthi ngabe ninela kulesigaba salokulungisa labo labagciniwe senikuphi ne-exposure because siyathi ukuthi umsebenzi nempilo nje iyabita ukuthi ungumuntu ube exposed ungahlali ndzawonye kwenda lokho ukuthi uma sewusebenta ukhenza ukuthi uba ngumuntu lo so ukhona kuba effective. Sikhona ke la eWindhoek ngaba kwatisa nje wona eMaswati ukuthi cha we i-team ifikile khona la ngaye le mgcibelo evikini leliphelile imidlalo yaqala ngawo umsombuluko lapho khona kube nayo i-official opening. Lokuhle ke ukuthi kule midlalo lesinaye Commissioner General lokungumedem Mngema ke lamakhosini Dlamini naye ke unebalingani bakhe nabo bashelana lona ligwayi nebadlali ke bathola lithuba nabo lekuthi bakhiphane yona ingane emidlalweni leyahlukahlukene Fabrice.
Kucala nje kuva Mr. Ngwenya ukuthi engabe kudlalwa iphi imidlalo narokuthi silive engabe singasho yini ukuthi kukhona sikutfolile in terms of tindondo noma sidlala kanjani so far in terms of lempumela.
Live lasekhaya eSwatini Fabrice sitawusho ukuthi lite nayo i-team ye-netball, lite nayo i-team ye-gijimi, ikhona maphoyisa ladlala wona umdlalo webhola letinyawo. Ikhona ke nayo i-tug of war lengasho ukuthi popular kakhulu kule midlalo le lapho khona kudoswana ngayo khona enzambo. I-team yema-darts nayo site nayo. Kungaba kuveta nje ukuthi ngalesibili kube imidlalo yematubane sikhonile ke silive ukuthi sithole ema-bronze medals lamathathu. Lapho khona ingijimi yasekhaya eSwatini Thandaza akhona kuthola i-bronze ku-100 meters na-200 meters. Nayo ke i-relay 4x1 yathola ke i-bronze. Sitawusho ukuthi esigabeni se-netball lesevele yona ifike emaphethelweni elangeni lalomuhla i-netball yethu ikhona ukuthi ithole position 4 kwa-distance competition beyisetulu kakhulu lapho khona ke bese icuzelene nayo iZambia kugcine ke kuphumelele yona iZimbabwe ishaya ema-host lokuyi-Namibia ka-netball. Ku-volleyball itawuphethe langeni lakusasa ekuseni lapho khona ekhaya eSwatini bakumanqamba odlala neTanzania lecala konke le midlalo but nayo lekhombelula kalolusetulu kakhulu emidlalweni webhola letinyawo nawo lotawuphetha kusasa sikhona ke ukuthi sithole position 4 kune-tug of war ke lengitawusho ukuthi wonke lokhona la ku-tournament ukhuluma ngelive lasekhaya eSwatini emavela amaningi boZimbabwe boSouth Africa boNamibia baye badvosana isikhathi lesidze. Kune-team yasekhaya eSwatini ke amaphoyisa atatuwa kakhulu ngeti-game 2 minutes tsuke ticedzile ngawe ke noma 30 seconds tsuke seticedzile ama-favorites ke lawo lakuthandwa kakhulu. Singasho nje ukuthi ekhaya eSwatini sibabukile elangeni lakusasa ukuthi kube khona lababuya nako nemidlalo ke vele mihle sibili bafana baphilile bonke Fabrice.
Sivalisa quickly Ngwenya nje in less than 10 seconds. Singasho yini ukuthi kulamavila khona singcenye lamavila ahamba embilini. Sifuna ngasivethela nje amavila singasho ukuthi mhlawumbe ayasehlula but so far sime kuphi in terms of other countries.
In other countries islevel kangwani were very competitive sekwakuthi le midlalo idlalwa ibe minyenti ngelanga ukhanza kunabo fatigue kunalo kwanalo but nje silive sikhona Fabrice silimele kahle kakhulu live i-competition i-tough but kukhona vele la sishayina khona like bo-tug-of-war bo-volleyball lamanye amava afunza kithi kulamanye ama-sports sifunza kibo flag Ncumalo nayo itfolile igolide kuma-singles kuma-darts i-team yama-darts yona i-connect for position 3 lakhona lokuyibronze lokusho kona ukuthi silive angeke sibuye nje sigucetandla we competed very well and eku-SADC region kuma-corrections basihlonipha kakhulu silive lasekhaya eSwatini nekwati-ke ukuthi emaswati vele aphathana kahle bonke ngaso sonke isikhathi bahlale basho ukuthi bafuna kufika eSwatini because emaswati live leSwatini latiwa ngakokuthi liphathana kahle Fabrice.
Sibonga kakhulu Mpendulo Ngwenya isikhathi siyaphela Mr Ngwenya siyathemba ukuthi nanibuya next week startwa lithuba ukuthi sihlale nani e-studio nisicazele ukuthi lo hambo lihambe kanjani. Sibonga kakhulu Mr Ngwenya ngalesikhathi sakho.
Please sibongene babukeli beSwazi TV emakhaya eSwatini TV.
That is Mpendulo Ngwenya, sports coordinator at His Majesty Correctional Services. They're taking part of the Correctional SADC Games, where so far the medals are being won, and him, of course, also being part of the team. So thank you for that message. Next week, Thursday, we'll have some of the guests coming from the team in Namibia. Master, Master, Tindondo, vele so far bayatitsatsa evinte.
Perfect. Ngokuqala nje mhlambe uyeva nje ukuthi ile yona le analysis yakhe Mr Ngwenya. Uyeva ukuthi cha ukukhuluma nje umvuvule iTV lo yatiko ngathi bonke labami labangathi bahambile kule midlalo yangaphandle basinike na kulesinikwa nguye Ngwenya but nje I think kule team ye correctional cishe onke lama sporting codes cishe lesiba cover week in week out ukhuluma athletics ukhuluma volleyball ukhuluma netball ukhuluma ngama-darts ukhuluma ngabo tug-of-war cishe bonke labami labo labadlala lawo ma sports lawo siyabati flag Ncumalo nje uthola i-medal bekala weeks ago kutokhuluma ngayo ama-darts uyitholile Thandaza Zwana I think some cover kuma national championships utholile igolide i-relay ilitholile i-medal so I think sorry not igolide i-bronze but I think le team yase correctional one of labane team lene experience kulama games lawa bikina ubuka ukuthi ba represent eSwatini kanganani not kulama games lawa but nasokhuluma ngama national teams.
Sibakhuluma sancaunsi even the games nakhuluma ngama games His Correctional sports games. So ayidlala enzima ukuthi at least batilolonge ukuze ukuthi nabaphumela ngaphandle bakhona ukusirepresenta kahle. Sibakhuluma Master ngicabanga ukuthi before we end quickly let's rush into the nominations Master. The elections are getting near. I think we're 2 weeks away. Nama nominations Master. Kunemagama lesingasho ukuthi sekavera phumila. Khona namanye amagama la very. What's your take Master? You were there when they were announcing the names.
Yeah, mhlambe nje ngaba kuveta ukuthi ilikhetho layo iFootball Association intaba mhla ka-17 aphumile ke magama alabo labatawumela ilikhetho ku position yabo president kuna 2 kuna Peter Samoras Melane lo long president nyalo kube namashumi akashongo lang vice wakhe. Yay! We cannot wait for mhla ka-17.
Libole Eswatini on Monday will give it enough analysis. Quickly, athletics, there is an update.
Yes, kuna new COO long Mathokoza wakadlamini loqashiwe after Thoba Mazibuko ahamba usebentela iEOK.
All right, beautiful stuff. That is the new COO lobuke kusebenta kwenhlangano ya Eswatini Athletic Association. That's his position.
Association. Athletics Eswatini.
Athletics Eswatini.
Yes.
I must. Nishinja kakhulu nani man. Now Monday we're back for Libole Eswatini. All the details will be discussed right here with this man in the studio. Until we meet again, of course, Yasimos Sifra Gamnans.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds full of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring this life can be. Arrive and awaken your heart. Explore life in ways only thought possible in your dreams. Discover just how far you go to expand your understanding of life's greatest mysteries. There's just one place on this planet with so much to offer. Now is the time for you to have the royal experience in the kingdom.
Live from our Coronation Park studios in Babane, it has just